Okay, good morning. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's the channel here is called Stock Markets with Bruce. We spent millions on research on how to come up with a name. They call me Uncle Bruce, and I appreciate those of you who are here today. I also appreciate those of you who've become members of this channel, including Dennis right here. How you doing, Dennis? Thanks, buddy, for joining up with the family here. Gold Bagel member right off the get. Thank you, man. Welcome to the show. We'll do everything we can to make it more than worth your while to be a member of this channel at the Gold Bagel level. I appreciate you. Those of you out there who are thinking of becoming a member of this channel, why? 8 o'clock every morning, I do an alert show just for Gold Bagel members. We just finished it a few minutes ago. Dennis is part of that. And I go over all kinds of trade ideas for you and some indications of what to watch out for and not to make mistakes and so on. That alone is worth, just one of those shows alone is worth a year's worth of your cost of being a member. I mean, it's a joke. Of course, Wednesday nights, Primetime Live with Uncle Bruce. We had our Wednesday night show last night, and a bunch of Gold Bagel members were in there, and we were going back and forth with all kinds of talk and strategies and ideas and everything else. And that show is worth just this for the whole year. I mean, watch one of those. You cannot help. I am certain you cannot help but come away with an idea to do an option trade that will make you more than $300 in profit. That's the whole year of this thing, and you get one a week. You get 52 a year of those. Anyway, it's up to you. You have to decide, how seriously you want to be part of this family. How seriously do you want to make money writing options or not? And hey, you want to watch for nothing? Yes, you can certainly do that. That's what YouTube's all about. You can watch me for free. I appreciate all of you who are here, and thank you again for all of your. Appreciate you all being here, being part of this channel. I appreciate you. Thank you, Richard Carlin. Thank you, Lame Duck. Thank you, Alberto. Welcome and hello, John. John Anderson. How you there doing, buddy? Everyone's welcoming Dennis into the family here. Thank you. Alberto, I'm lurking all day here. Good morning, Bagel Familia. I deployed $180 strikes on Tesla when it was in the 160s. Time to sit back and collect premiums. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome from Parker. Pappy J is here. Comical Name is here. Bobby Atkinson. Thank you, those of you who are hitting the thumbs up button right off the bat this morning, giving the show a bit of momentum. We had 260 thumbs ups yesterday when it was all said and done. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Let's go for 300 if you guys can find a way to get me to 200 quickly. We have a shot at 300 thumbs ups later today. Corinne, welcome. Hector, number 24. Good day. Not a lurker. Let's go, baby. Justin, does GSK still own their 3 million share position in ME? That's GlaxoSmithKline, whatever. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I know they were paying $50 million a year for access to it at one point. I don't know. Hector, who else is noticing GameStop yesterday? The last hour saw a price spike. Any news? Is there a takeover in the works? We're going to talk about that. Splair is here. I think I was sleeping and waiting for 12 or 9 or something. Vladdy, number 31. Amy Jane, thumbs up. I'm number 35. Thank you. Hi, Bruce. Quick question. How do you go from this tranquility to all that violence? Do you usually take the Ferrari? I have no idea what Billiard is doing today. Welcome. Are you watching too many movies? Hello, everybody. Splair, next time I nap during the day to get into that show, need then advice probably for Paramount. Flint Creek, coffee. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Flint Creek. I mean, the Wednesday night show, I wonder about. Bert, good morning, Uncle Bruce from the Netherlands. We have friends in the Netherlands. Splair, 27 already with me here. Who else is here? Hender Fam is here. Welcome. Become a member, Hender Fam. White Feather, good morning. Linda B, hello. Marie, good morning. Billy Jack, good morning. From Texarkana, Arkansas. Hi today, 84. Billy Jack, welcome to the show. Become a member of this channel. KY from Fam, great content. Become a member. Pat Man is here. Minnie Van Dad, I'm new. What stock do I start with? You better become a member and just sit here and listen for a while. You really got to join us if you're asking me that kind of a question. Dude, neat. There you go. Folks, if you want to make money in the market, you better educate yourself on what's going on out there. And I'm not criticizing anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just trying to be factual, you are up against some of the greatest sharks mankind has ever created. And not only are you up against some real sharp competitors to make money in the stock market, you're up against their software that they're investing in and this new AI software coming out to help high-end institutional players and hedge fund operators to day trade and momentum trade against you using AI intelligence. These guys, you better be armed with something other than just a hunch or a gut feeling, or you heard a rumor, or you read something and it sounds pretty good to you. You got to have a handle on the psychology of these markets. And if you really want to make money in this business, you have to use something known as the clock as your weapon of choice. More of my viewers make money because of the passing of time than making the right selections. It truly is unbelievable. When you can make an investment into NVIDIA or Facebook, which is Meta, IBM, Microsoft, Apple, the SPY index, the triple Q indexes, you can do option trades in any of these entities for virtually nothing, for so little capital. And yet your win rate can be as high as 97% win rate because of the clock, rather than being correct on what direction the market's going. This is unbelievable. You are the opposite of every other gambler out there. And believe me when I tell you, the most sophisticated investors out there know exactly what I just told you. They too are using the clock as their weapon to make money from the innocents that are out there. There are tens of millions of investors out there who aren't investors. They're gamblers. They're desperados. They have taken loans against their homes, their cars. They have gone to loan sharks. They've gone to pawnbrokers. They've gone to their credit cards and maxed out their credit lines. They're juggling zero interest rate offer deals on credit cards to borrow money to play the market, and they're looking for a lottery ticket win to take $5,000 or $10,000 that they've amassed and turn it into $100,000, which will make all their problems go away. It doesn't make all their problems go away because they don't pay off all their debts. They pay off some of their debts, their most pressing debts, and they ride the rest, and they try to get another win, and they lose, and they try another bet, and they lose, and they try another bet. And next thing you know, they're back to 15, 20 grand. And now they're looking for a lottery win to get back even again. And they never win. They are chasing puffs of smoke, and they catch up to it, and they grab it. It's not there. Whereas you guys, if you hang around here long enough, or if you're part of an organization that, like hedge funds and mutual funds and pension funds, these are huge institutional operators, but the really sophisticated traders, these guys have a secret weapon that the gamblers don't know about or are ignoring. They ignore the obvious. And that is, with stock options, they expire. They all have a limited time offer before they die. And they don't last very long. And they lose their value as they shrink back to zero. If they're out of the money contracts, they are worthless at the end of their days. They have no value. And if you play your cards correctly, you can write credit spreads where literally, you put up $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to do a credit spread trade. And you get a credit right now in your account. You write a contract and you buy a contract. The difference between the price of the two is a credit to you. The contract you're selling is worth more money than the contract you're buying, and there's a credit in your account right now, and your max profit on the trade is in your account this afternoon, like within minutes, because everything is done on one of these things. And you're sitting there going, okay, I wrote a $20 spread on NVIDIA, good until May 17. I'm going to take right now a $680, $700 credit spread. And I just hauled in $300 on this spread. That's 15% on my money. What do I do now? Well, you do what I'm doing right here. You fold your arms and you go, all right, these contracts die on May 17. By the way, weekends you don't trade. So, there's only Monday to Friday trading out there. take away holiday days sometimes as well. So what do we got? How many days are left for May 17 contracts? There's only 5 days a week that they can trade. I mean, we're down to what, 20 sessions, 18 sessions to go, and then these are worthless. And you're creating a credit spread 100 to 120 behind $120 behind the market. You want these contracts to be worthless at the end because you got paid a credit to create them. You now want them to go to zero, so you keep the credit. You don't have to give any of that back. And you've made 15% on your money in 3.5 weeks of time. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this picture? Can you do this how many times a year? Can you do this 16 times a year? 17 times a year? You do one credit spread, one, and bring in $300 if you max it out. If you close it out with like $50 left to go and left the last week, you don't even bother holding the last week, you forget that. You shut this down in 2 weeks and you create a new one. Every 2 weeks, you're creating a new credit spread that has like 3.5, 4 weeks to live. And with a week or two to go, you're closing it out. You're now doing 20 to 22 trades a year easily, 22 rollovers at 200 a rollover. Again, this is all theoretical. I'm just giving you an overall big picture here. I'm not giving you exact detailed guaranteed trades, anything like that. I'm giving you the big picture here. This is what's going on the street. Sometimes these rollovers take 24 hours. Sometimes they take 3 days. Sometimes they take the entire run. Sometimes you have to do rollovers. There's real life, and then there is the theoretical examples. And every YouTuber out there or Google search you do, you'll find others who talk about theoretical option trading and so on and so forth. We talk about the real deal here Monday to Friday when the markets are open, and I'm in front of this computer with you the first hour of trading to talk to you about real results. But bottom line is, if you can generate 20 trades a year on something like NVIDIA or Microsoft or Netflix or the Triple Q index or whatever, and you can pull out $200 every time you do a single contract, one put that you wrote, one put you bought, one call you wrote, one call you bought. You can do $200 every time you do one of these 20 times a year. That's $4,000 a year. You need $2,000 to do the trade. You make $4,000 on the trades. You're taking $2,000 and turning it into 6, aren't you? If you start with 20,000, you're doing 10 of these trades at a time instead of one at a time. So multiply the result by 10. So instead of making $4,000 a year, you're making $40,000 a year. If you can write 15 at a time, you're making $60,000 a year. The question I have for you guys is how many of you will walk away from your day job once you start generating $60,000 a year in revenue? How many of you will be tempted to go, hey, I could quit the job I'm in and take a job doing something else way less stressful, maybe from home, part-time only, and make this $60,000 on the side? Hey, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening. Others of you, I know what you're doing. You're sitting there going, Bruce, I don't have $20,000. I got $150,000. I have built up my savings at work. I have savings. I have equity in my house. I'm getting rid of 2 of the 5 cars we're sitting on, or whatever you do. You're reorganizing your life. You're downsizing your house to a condo in Sarasota, Florida. I don't know. What are you doing? You're sitting there going, I got 150, I got 200, I got $300,000, and I'm terrified to invest the money into the market because I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't done this before. And this option thing, all I hear about is nightmare stories about options. This is what holds me back. And I can tell you, there are people out there who want you to be terrified of options. They don't want you in this game. They don't want you being on this side of the market. They don't want you to be a casino, which is what I'm trying to turn you into. I'm trying to turn you into the casino owner. You're the owner of a casino, not the gambler. You're the owner. You own the slot machine that the gamblers are playing. The option gamblers, which make up 90% of the option market, are the ones pulling the handles on the slot machines and losing their butts. That's where you're taking their money. That's where you're taking the money from. And I'm trying to get you to the point where you can take 5, 10, 15, 20, 30,000 a month off the table. You can make much more than that. But I'm not going to talk to you about making 100,000 a month in the option market. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to lose 95% of you guys. Most of you folks are trying to add an income source to your life that will make a difference around your household. And whether it's a $2,000 difference, a $5,000 a month difference, an $8,000 a month, a $20,000 a month, it all varies. You start right off the bat by joining this channel and grabbing some classes. And having said that, it just reminds me to tell you that this deal is running out. I have an offer on the table for those of you who want to learn how to write stock options, make money on the side gig you've always wanted. Here it is. Get 5 classes for the price of 4 for $600, $120 a class, regular $150 a class. There are 17 available on my website. Here's the website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. Get your butt over there and check it out. If you go to that website, you'll find my homepage right here. There it is. Welcome to my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca, because I'm from Canada. There it is. And now you can head over to the link that says classes. And if you go there, you'll see, attention students, class is in session. And Uncle Bruce is offering you classes. And here we go. Just start scrolling down the page, and there's number 1 and number 2. And they go on from there. I'm just going to get rid of that banner so you can see everything here. They run you $150 each. If you want to take one at a time, start with lesson number 1. And then move on to 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Winning strategies. Investors need to know secrets of successful traders. Earning income from writing put contracts. How to trade stock option credit spreads. These classes build on each class. It's kind of like a college course. Week 1, week 2, week 3, however you want to do this. Take 1 a week. Watch 1 or 2 a week, depending on how much time you have and how much you want to get into it. You need an hour and a half to 2 hours to watch each of these. No tests, no quick quizzes, none of that stuff. It's very easy to understand. Using poor man, covered call, writing strategies to quit your day job. How more direct do you want me to tell you that you can quit your day job doing this stuff? Stock options, rollover strategies, calls and puts. Boy, do you need lesson number 12. 13, stink offers, stink bids, and the psychology of the markets. My God, you need to know what is in the brain of your competitor. You have to understand what they're thinking, or you're going to get creamed. How to maximize profits from writing stock options. Number 15, advanced poor man, covered call strategies. Number 16, how to use other people's money to profit in the options market. We're talking credit spreads, iron condors. But you better have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 first. 17, fixing option trades and adding cash with smart spreads. There are times where option trades don't work out. Is my system, is it a system? No, I'm not even offering you a system here. But is option writing a guaranteed way without any risk whatsoever to make money? No. Is walking across the street a guarantee if you watch both directions that you will not die walking across the street? No, because there's space junk coming down and you can get hit with space junk. There's no guarantee for anything. You have to invest in yourself, arm yourself with knowledge, giving you some confidence to get into this business. Now, here's the good news. You want some good news? I got good news for you. You start with the first 5 classes, I can pretty well tell you, you will be writing options before you've finished watching your 5th class. You'll already be writing options. In effect, you're going to earn money while you learn all about the options market. But you have to buy into the program. You have to convince yourself and force yourself to get off your ass and say to yourself, I'm doing this, and I'm going to do this, and nothing's going to shake me out of here. I'm going to take each class, watch each class. You can rewatch them as many times as you like. Once you've got these links, you can watch them all you want, and you're going to become an option writer. I will guarantee you that it is unlikely, very unlikely, that you're going to see anyone else in your neighborhood do what you do. You're probably not going to find another option writer anywhere near where you live. You probably will not be able to convince your best friend to join you, or your closest relative, a brother, a sister, a mother, a father. Not until after you do it a while. Not until 6 months later, because they're going to go, well, if this is so freaking hot, why doesn't the guy who tells you to do it himself? If this is so freaking good, Why doesn't everybody do this? You're going to get this every single time. And you're going to have to just take the abuse like I do and say there are some people who are instructors, and then there are the students. And the instructor doesn't have a conflict of interest. He is not trading options while he's trying to show me how to trade options. He is dedicated to helping me be an option trader and make money in this market. The instructor earns his living from the success of his students. If you don't make money writing options, I don't have any Gold Bagel members. If you don't make money with the classes just disappear. The website disappears. The reason the classes are now 17 classes long is because of the knowledge that the students are gaining from option writing classes that I pre-create to let them make money in the market. Lives are being changed. Simple. That's all it is. There's a reason for everything, okay? Your situation is your situation. Mine is mine. Everyone else's is everyone else's. I'm 68 years old. I'm an old fart. I'm not 38. If I were 38 years old, I'd be taking these classes. I wouldn't be the instructor. I would be the taker. But I'm not 38 years old. I don't have a child that is 10 years old running around the house. I'm 68. Jen and I are retired now. We are empty nesters now. We travel now. And because of you, we get to spend our winters down here in Palm Desert. And we spend our summers elsewhere. And we get to travel. But I get to do this. Anywhere in the world where there's internet, I get to be on the air. And you get to write options using something like this, wherever you can get an internet connection. And you can even do it without an internet connection, of course, through cellular data. But this device right here is all you need to have to literally quit your day job, retire early, or retire in much better comfort. Build your 401k, build your RRSP, build your IRAs, and change your life and no longer be dependent on an organization to pay your bills. Nowhere, no how. How many employees at Oracle are absolutely pissed off today? Just think about this. How many thousands and thousands of Oracle people are upset? Wives, husbands, children, and relatives, because the founder of Oracle has decided, we're going to move our head office to Nashville. Surprise! It was Austin. Surprise! It was California when they started. They've gone from California to Texas, now to Nashville. I have nothing against Nashville. Great people. As a matter of fact, one of the greatest YouTube channels that I personally adore, Kate and Kara and Nate's YouTube channel, they're from Nashville. I love those guys. But Oracle just upended thousands of people's lives by announcing we're moving to Nashville. And there are employees who are going to have to go because they have too many years of service with the company and they can't not go to Nashville, whether they like it or not. And there are people who loved Austin or joined the company because they went to Austin. Now they're going to have to be forced to go to Nashville. There's huge upheaval. There are thousands of Oracle employees that are theoretically in a position, if they knew it, they probably don't know, but if only they knew, they could be watching an old fart like me and learn from the viewers of his channel, along with me, how to become option writers. And I will bet you there are employees of Oracle that have managed to save up enough money through the staff savings program they have over there, which I don't know the details of, but I'll bet you that they walk from Oracle, that they're in control of $50,000 to $500,000 each of capital, and their house values and their other assets, and every one of them with 50 grand or more don't need a day job anymore. They could all literally stay in Austin or go back to California or go wherever they want to go, stay wherever you want to stay, do whatever you want to do. But they could be part of this channel now, and now they could become option writers. And for the rest of their lives, never answer to the man ever again. They don't know. They don't know. You think Oracle's going to tell them? You think that the HR department at Oracle is going to say, well, you don't want to move to Nashville? Just watch Uncle Bruce. Go to that website. Go to that YouTuber, that homeless Canadian guy with his hot wife and a hot Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife. Join those guys. You'll get a kick out of them. They'll help you change your life, because those two, that Uncle Bruce and hot Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife of his, they will change your life forever. I don't think they're getting that. They're getting that advice. They're getting the advice of, we're moving to Nashville, take it or leave it. And there you go. And you have to be there within the next 6 months to a year. Find a house, put your kids into a new school system, find a new church if you're religious, find your new Costco. I don't know. And again, I am not complaining about Nashville. Nashville might be a better place for all the reasons that Oracle has, plus all other reasons that people have. And maybe 99% of Oracle people are going, yay, we're getting out of Austin. But I don't think so. I don't think 99% of the people are happy to be leaving Austin, Texas. I have a hunch that a lot of people at Oracle kind of like it in Austin. They've been there for a number of years, but hey, who am I to say? I'm just trying to tell you that you could become economically free for your running your own assets. And one of the ways to do it is right here, learning how to write options. And now live wherever the hell you want. Travel when and wherever you want to go. Put your kids in a private school. Homeschool them. I don't care. Totally up to you. You have the freedom now. Unfortunately, you will have too many choices. If you start hauling in $30,000 a month, which is what I want you to haul in on option writing, you stick around here long enough, that's where I'm going to try to get you to. You're going to have too many choices, and you're going to have new problems. I can't decide what to do problems. Too bad. Too bad. Because right now, you don't have any choice in the matter as to what your future is going to be like. So what life do you want? You want to be told what to do, when to do, and how to do it? Being told to jump and how high to jump? Or do you want to jump when you feel like jumping? Do you want to go on a 2-month extended holiday to Europe? Do you want to take your kids out of school, your 8 and 10-year-olds, and grab business flights and take them to Australia for a 3-month RV trip across that continent? Do you want to take them on a cruise from Australia to New Zealand and then spend a month in New Zealand? Do you want to show them what Indonesia and Thailand looks like? Do you want to take them to Japan for 2 months? Do you want to travel the world with your kids for a full year and change their outlook forever on the planet that they're on? Because right now, what are your 8 and 10-year-olds doing? They come home from school and they're on the phone all the time to their friends. Are they playing video games? Do they even talk to you? Do they know your first name, Dad, Mom? Do they know who you are? Do they care? Are they eating junk food between meals? Are they overweight? How's it going? What's happening out there? Maybe an RV ride across America is the way to go. Maybe you buy an RV or rent an RV or lease an RV, sell the house, rent the house, put everything in storage, change your life, but your income is coming from option writing that you learned how to do here. What is it? What do you want? Do you want to rock or don't you? Up to you. This is a gateway, I guess. I'm a gateway keeper. I'll let you in this world. You want to join this world with all of its possibilities, or are you happy with what you got? And if you're happy with what you got, I'm happy for you. It's great. Okay. But I can tell you, when I have meet and greets and people come up to me privately and they talk to me in whispered tones, at the beginning, they talk to me in whispered tones. And they tell me what I've helped them do. Or these one-on-ones that I have, these one-on-one private camera sessions, which you can book anytime you want, they let me know, oh man, the before picture and the after picture, oh, I'm never going back. That's what they're telling me. I'm never going back. Are you kidding me? Where I was hell. Where I am now is so much better. And I see the road ahead 6 months from now. Oh man, I'm going there. I'm absolutely going to keep on this road. Absolutely not going to stop this journey. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm trying to do the best I can, but I'm running out of time. I'm 68. I don't have 30 years to give you anymore. Okay. I'm not 38 and I'm going to be here for the next 30 years. All right. There are 38-year-olds you can go and follow. There are 28-year-olds you can go and follow. There are 21-year-olds you can go and follow. Some of these guys have 100 years of investing experience and they're only 25 years old. It's miraculous. You can follow anyone you want, any way you want, for whatever reason you want. Why are you here? You're trying to make money. That's it. I'm pretty, and I'm a nice guy, but you're here to make some bucks. Simple, okay? Gold Bagel members are really serious about making money. Okay, they love the friendships. They love the one-on-one camaraderie. They become Gold Bagel members. They send me an email and say, Bruce, I'm a Gold Bagel member of your channel. I'd like to join the Discord group that talks without you around after you're off the air, because I'm not in the Discord channel. The Discord group is your group. For Gold Bagel members, let me know. If you want to get in there, send me an email and just say, Bruce, I'm a Gold Bagel member. I would love to join the Discord group. Can you send me the links? And then you can hang out there. That's another advantage. Why are they there? Because they're trying to make money, okay? It's a bottom line. I'm trying to make some dough here. Welcome, everyone, to the show, and welcome, everyone, to the program. And congratulations, again, all of you who have stepped up, picked up the classes, have taken them, have sent me emails about it. Maybe you're asking me a question from time to time. You've looked me up for one-on-one sessions. Congratulations for that. Smart move on your part. In an hour's time, and I've yet to have a session last an hour. They always go over. In 60 minutes, you'll get way more than the cost of the session back. You will be dying for the market to open up right away so you can get going. Sometimes all you folks need are a couple of tips, a couple of adjustments to what you're doing, and it just changes your performance completely over to the other side. Many of you have said to me, after the one-on-one I had with you, I knew I'd need one like every 2 or 3 months, not because I'm stupid, not because I don't remember what you said. It's because the success rate is so great that I now need to be able to handle the new level of success I'm into. How do I do this? What should I do about that? What about this? Or you finally are getting a phone call from, or a text message, I guess, from a friend of yours, a longtime friend of yours, a brother, a sister, a father, a mother, and they say, look, when you started telling us you were doing option trading, we thought you were nuts. But apparently, so-and-so says that you paid off all your credit cards, and you have bought all new kitchen appliances for your house, and you fixed up that second car that was on the fritz. You needed $5,000 to get the engine redone, and whatever. You got that done. You paid cash for that. Option writing has been making you that kind of money. I need to talk to you. Now I want to talk to you, because when you told me about this guy on YouTube, I kind of went, really? You're following a guy on YouTube? Really? That's your whole plan? Get her? That's your whole plan? Get her. To quote Ghostbusters. Here we are. Get her. Yeah, let's get her. Come on, get the money. Let's go. Welcome all to the party. You're going to start getting those phone calls, and that's what happens. People say to me on their one-on-ones, yeah, my brother wants me to show him how to write options. My sister and her brother, the two of them, she's in, he's not. And she started to take your classes, and she's writing options now. And she's made $2,000 this month. And he can't freaking believe it. And he's waiting for the blow up. He's waiting for the whole thing to come crashing down. And she's looking at him like he's a moron. But then again, he always was a moron. And she's changing lives over there. And he's reluctantly going, oh, you just do what you got to do, because I'm not going to stop this. This is what starts to happen. But it takes a while. It's okay. This is for the rest of your life, okay? You take my classes. You can watch them for as long as you want, as many times as you want. And the option trading you're going to do is forever. It's not for as long as I'm on the air, and there isn't like an expiry date that you can't write options anymore. This is for the rest of your investing life. and you only go around one time. Okay, it's a roller coaster ride with thrills, spills, and chills, but there's only one ride here, and at the end of the ride, we're in a box. Okay, it's over. We're dust in the wind, or however we end up. It's a one-time go around. And if you look at videos on YouTube, the best part about YouTube is you see other worlds. All right. You want to see what wealth looks like, that wealth you will never achieve, that I will never achieve. Why don't you take a look at how people hang out in Monaco? Why don't you take a look at how people hang out in the world of private jets? Okay. You want to see what money really looks like? Okay, you want to watch The Wives of Beverly Hills or whatever that show is called. Knock yourself out. You want to become better off yourself, and if you feel that 20 to 30,000 a month of income coming in from option premiums can change your economic life completely, allow you and your wife to quit working. All the time you have now is for the children and the house, your lives, your futures, your relationship, your family members, helping your mother and father as they age, grandparents, uncles, cousins, whatever, then welcome to the party, pal. I welcome you all, and I'm very excited. Okay, here it is. We're opening here in about 23 minutes. Enough of that. Let's get going here. I'm just pumped about you guys. What is going on? JG is asking me a question. Can you talk about the SoFi preferred stock redemption on May 29th? I'm a bit confused here because there is no official release that I could find on SoFi regarding this thing. The only what's the word I'm looking for? A redemption thing that I found, and again, am I missing something somewhere? Was with respect to the preferreds they already got rid of. They did that deal when they raised $845 million. There's no press release anywhere on SoFi's front about anything regarding a different kind of pref share redemption. There's nothing. I looked for it. I can't find it. Does anyone know Does anyone know what JG is talking about? Anybody? Help me out. JG keeps asking the same question like I'm ignoring. Anyway, there you go. Good morning, all from Larry Titus. And nice to have you here. What else is going on? Welcome to all of you. JD, hey, Uncle Bruce, how do I buy Uncle Bruce's classes? I don't have PayPal. Apparently, I don't have friends that use it either. Then you are on another planet. If you haven't got access to PayPal, something is wrong here. Okay. I can't understand how anyone doesn't have access to PayPal. I just don't understand it. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. And no friend of yours has access to PayPal. I have no words to describe this. I have no words. Anyway, there's the story. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's PayPal or nothing. That's the way I have to look at it. I have to put my foot down. You can use a credit card with PayPal. I do not understand how you can't use PayPal. Unless you're in North Korea, I guess. Maybe you live in North Korea. I don't know. I don't know. I get so frustrated sometimes by this nonsense. But anyway, I'm sorry for those of you who can't make it work. I don't know what to say. So I'm not going to say anything because I'll say something wrong. Luca, another beautiful red day. Hello, everybody. Let's go, baby. What else? Uncle Bruce, it's saying May 29th redemption, $339 million for preferred shares. All will be redeemed. Again, I don't get this message. I just don't get this message. There's nothing anywhere. The SoFi shares are off 22 cents this morning, and there's nothing anywhere. Can anyone show me an official release? Is there an official SoFi press release? I don't see one. Help me out. Help yourselves. I don't know what's going on there. The only preferred shares of SoFi that are being wiped out were back 6 weeks ago, when the ones that were costing SoFi 14 to 15% interest later this year. Those are gone. That's what they did the $845 million deal for. I call that a sweetheart of a deal. They raised $845 million for 1.25% interest charges. Beautiful, brilliant move, because interest rates are staying higher for longer, and SoFi is now paying 1.25% on money, where if you open an account with SoFi, you can get 4.6% from their savings account. These guys are paying 1.25% for $845 million. Brilliant, brilliant move. The stock should be $15 right now, not $7.37 a share. But hey, I can only do so much, kids. I can only lead a horse to water, and if people don't buy the stock, I can't help them. And I'm not complaining about any of you viewers. You guys are fine. It's the market out there that is missing out on potential. GameStop down 27 cents this morning. Rocket Lab down 4. Matterport down 3.8. 23andMe is sitting at 47.5. What else is going on? Apple down 57 cents. Goldman down 3.77. Cisco down 30 is up 32 cents. Tesla down 250, was up 17.45 yesterday. We've got Arc Innovations at 42.71, down 119. Microsoft earnings coming up very shortly, down $11 at the moment. Pfizer down 13 cents. HPQ down 16. Google down 6.84. Amazon down 5.97. Nvidia's down $18 to 7.78. Can't justify down moves. Can't comment whether it's good or bad. It just is what it is. Unity down 74 cents. AI down 89. Adobe down $5. Remember, all these quotes are pre-market quotes. What we open at is different. Could be a lot different. Spiders are down 6.41. Qs are down 7.44. Netflix down $6. IBM is down $18. They are buying a company. And the street, the flippers and the day traders are not happy. I think it's a brilliant move on IBM's part and will make the stock go higher overall. But today is another day. We'll worry about that as the morning rolls on. Meta Platforms, $417.91, down $75 a share. Again, I think it's a brilliant move that Meta is investing heavily in AI. This company is going to be a leader in advertising results because of AI technology, and they're putting the money on the table now. They have the money, they're spending it, they're upsetting the buyback people. There are people out there who only want companies to buy back stock and don't innovate because they don't give a crap about the companies. They only give a crap about what the stock is doing. And unfortunately, these people are not investors. They're flippers. And today the flippers are upset, but they'll be gone soon enough. Vanik down 260. Home Depot down 280. Enphase down 355. Palantir down 74. Uber down $2. And Coinbase down 850 a share. That's what we have at the moment in time where we are sitting on right now. U.S. trade deficit in goods widens in March to its highest level in almost a year. Well, that's because the U.S. dollar is so strong, it makes imports cheaper to buy. And so Americans are using their powerful American dollars to scoop up garbage from everybody else at super cheap prices. And that's why your shelves at Target, Costco, Walmart are stuffed with crap made everywhere but in America. That's how this game works. And as long as the world wants to value the US dollar at unbelievably high levels, Americans who are not stupid are going to go, okay, great, let me buy an egg slicer at Walmart for $1.99. Let me buy a new spatula for $2.99. Because if the spatula was made in Indiana and the egg slicer was made in New York State, they'd be $9.99 to $14.99 each because of unionized labor rates and all the rules and regulations about pollution in America and all that stuff. Yeah, so we'll buy it from third world manufacturers where employees are abused to the 9th degree, and we look the other way and we go, thank you very much. May I have another? Thank you for the cooking set. Thank you for the dishes. Thank you for the linens. Thank you for the t-shirts. Thank you for the telephones. Thank you for the mouse. Thank you for the file, the nail file that I can buy for 49 cents, 79 cents, $1.19. Thank you for the little clippers. Thank you for whatever product you're buying from anywhere you're going, because it's made in the third world or second world by slave labor, that we just look the other way and say thanks very much. And our dollars, Canadian dollars, American dollars, our British pounds, our German, the euros, are much more powerful than these third world countries, and we are taking advantage of what we are being handed. And then we complain about how bad it is. You gotta love it. You gotta love how we live around here. I love making this money, and then I complain about how much I'm making and how much I'm spending. It's incredible. It is just never ending, the world in which we live. Is SoFi a takeover target? Is GameStop a takeover target? Yes, they are. They are. They really are. You don't believe it. I bet you don't believe it, but they are. These companies are vulnerable to a takeover. Why? Neither of these two companies have a 51% shareholder that controls the company. SoFi certainly doesn't have anybody that owns more than 10% of the darn thing. No, there's nobody with deep pockets that's going to take over SoFi as an individual. It's going to be a corporation that would take over SoFi if it were to be taken over. Why would SoFi be taken over? Why now? Now is the perfect time for someone to take over SoFi. Absolutely the perfect time. The company is cash rich, generating all kinds of revenue, growing leaps and bounds. All the mistakes they made in the past 12 years when they created this thing. All the dumb moves they made a decade ago. The last 4 or 5 years, it's home run, home run, home run, home run from a corporate point of view. The stock is dirt freaking cheap, and so you don't have to do a $50 takeover offer. If this stock were $25, it would be a $50 takeover. But at $7.37 or $7.60 a share, this stock could be taken out at $20 a share. Someone comes in with a $20 cash offer, it's over. It's over. And now's the time to take over SoFi if you're a buyer. Because in the next 2 years, the next 8 quarters in a row going by, the buyer of this company is going to make nothing but money. Because the earnings are now piling on. The next 5 years, it's going to be even larger. But I'm just looking immediately ahead. If you drop $20 billion and buy this thing, you're going to get such a return on your money in the next 2 years that you'll be the envy of Wall Street. And 10 years from now, with SoFi as part of your company for the last decade, this thing is going to be your dominant moneymaker of the company you have. Why? Berkshire Hathaway isn't in this thing. I don't know. Why Bank of America isn't buying these guys? Why Facebook isn't buying these guys? Why Apple or whoever? I don't know. Maybe they don't want to be in fintech banking. Good answer. If you don't want to be in it, don't want to be in it. But there are outfits out there who would be very wise to make a run at this company. And even if they are not successful, if they picked up 5, 6, 8, 10% of the company now, and then tried to take the rest of it over and couldn't do it, the stock would go to $15-20 on speculation anyway, and they would be double or triple their money having tried to buy the damn thing. An absolute win. GameStop. Why is GameStop a takeover target? Stock's at 10 something a share. It's a joke. The company is now making money. They've turned the corner from losses to profits. The stock's at $10.69 a share. The market cap of the company, $3.3 billion. They have $1.2 billion cash in the bank. A third of the value of the company is cash. The other 2/3 are the 4,300, whatever stores, or whatever that number is. It's 4,000 plus stores. The company is going to make a profit easily this year. They could probably pull out $200 million. They might make $300 million. The cost cuts are so dramatic and are still coming through the system that by the time it's all figured out, with Ryan Cohen having cleaned house, he's done all the dirty work. He's done all the lifting here. He's brought in people, got rid of people. He has eliminated divisions. He's dropped all kinds of speculative nonsense and has taken the company back down to a bricks and mortar game selling company that is going to clear $300 million a year, probably starting next year. You can buy this company for $3 billion and you can clear $300 million a year from it. That's 10% return on your investment. Plus, you have $1.2 billion in cash. In effect, you're only paying $1.8 billion for a $300 million a year company, profitable company. That is a bargain. This is why Best Buy should buy GameStop. Best Buy should buy GameStop. You've just eliminated a competitor, made it an ally So if the competitor succeeds, you make more money anyway. It's running lean and mean. It can be integrated into your Best Buy universe, where you can now have Best Buy stores inside GameStop, inside Best Buy stores, GameStop stores in Best Buy stores, and independent GameStop locations all over the planet. Perfect synchronization. You have more power with the suppliers. You have more power with Sony, more power with Microsoft, more power with game creators. You can do all kinds of promotional activity between the two. You can do all kinds of loyalty programs between Best Buy customers and GameStop customers. Talk about vertical integration. And for a cost of, I don't know, as I said, right now the stock tells you it's worth $3 billion. The reality is if you're going to buy them, you might have to pay $4 billion to get them. But so what? $1.2 billion is cash. That'll fund the interest costs and payments to do it. You'll get the whole thing for virtually no capital out of your pocket. This is a move that should be made by someone. Because if GameStop doesn't become aggressive and really think about their shareholders to promote the stock, then someone else is going to step in there and do something. And that's what I'm wondering about. Could a private hedge fund, could a hedge fund out there that's sitting on billions of dollars take a run at GameStop at, say, $20 a share, $25 a share, buy the whole thing, privatize the whole damn company, get rid of the name GameStop, the symbol GME, gone, and then 3 years from now, bring the company back as an IPO with an added appendage to it, and away we go. Could that be done? Or could a group come out there, take over GameStop, buy up the company, get 60% of the company, whatever the number is, to get control, and then, quote, do what has been done to thousands of American companies in the last 15, 20 years. What is that? Rape the company. Grab the $1.2 billion, don't invest in future upgrades, unload all kinds of people, go down to a skeleton staff, literally let the business die. Write off millions in losses for tax gains and tax write-offs, and have the company borrow money to keep doing this and keep doing that under the guise of, oh, it's a great future. It'll be a great future. In other words, before you rape the company, you raise $3 billion, you've got $4 billion in the bank, and then you spend that money on other ventures, and you leave GameStop with a massive debt load on its books, and then let it die. You remember Payless Shoes? That's what happened to Payless Shoes. There were very profitable American corporations in the last 20 years that got taken over by hedge fund operators who raped the companies into death. And that could happen with GameStop, because management of GameStop doesn't even have someone to talk to. That no one will be quotable at GameStop anywhere, period. No one goes on camera anywhere, period. They don't answer questions during conference calls on quarterly reports. These guys deserve to die. They deserve to be replaced. If you're not going to be good for the shareholders, then why are you there? Pointless. You might as well take it private and go away. I don't understand. $1.2 billion in cash is sitting in that treasury, and it's been 6 months that the company has said the board of directors have given Cohen do whatever you want to do with it. He's done nothing. Not that I know of. Can anyone tell me anything that they've done? If you're not going to do anything with this thing, then walk away and sell it to somebody else. I don't know, something. The shareholders deserve more, I think. I'm just a guy sitting in front of a computer in Palm Desert, California, aging fast, trying to help you make money. And you folks deserve to make a ton of money because you're very patient investors, you're very hardworking people, and you deserve to be looked after. And the kind of effort you put in your lives is what I expect these public companies to put into their lives. And I want to see results. And I'm not getting it from some stocks. Now, SoFi, Monday morning, all bets might be off. We might be sitting here with a $12 SoFi stock Monday morning. I have no idea. Love to see that. I don't know. It's $7.42 right now. It's bouncing back after this sell-off. GameStop, could it be $15 a week from now? Yes, it can. Could it go to 20 in 2 weeks? Yes, it can. I don't know why, but it can. Give me something to hang my hat on. Give me something to hold on to. Give me a dream. Give me a vision. Anything. But don't ignore us. Anyway, there you go. I'm doing the best I can with what we have. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Now, Ed is saying here, a guy from earlier was talking about an 8K SoFi just released, says it dated April 24. On April 22, they said they intend to redeem all 3.2 million shares, Series 1 preferred stock on May 29 at Series 1 redemption, at a Series 1 redemption price. Again, I don't know either. I'm curious about this. Let me take a look here on my side here. I'm going to go to SEC filings for SoFi, anywhere, anything. Here we go. There was one done on 8th of April. That was a proxy statement. I think that's for their annual meeting, I'm guessing. I'm not sure about that. And then now we have one here, an 8K special event. So let's look at this. Let's go. April 22nd. It says here. Let me see if I get this right. Hold on. Just bear with me, folks. Yeah, there's no actual press release. It's just a filing. Okay. April 22nd. SoFi notified holders of a Series 1 redeemable preferred stock that, in accordance with the company's amended and restated certificate of incorporation, it intends to redeem all 3.2 million shares of Series 1 preferred stock on May 29. And amount equal cash expects to give approximately 29 million. This is the completion of that deal. That's all this is. If I'm not mistaken, this announcement is essentially the company officially closing out the $320 odd million of preferreds that they told us they were going to knock off when they raised $845 million. That deal was done 6 weeks ago, something like that. This closing of these preferreds are now officially to be done at the end of May. That is all this is. They have to probably give them so many days notice. The notice has now been given. It's all legal. It's all going through the steps. It's all over. That's all this is. This is just a rehash of what that deal was. Okay, it's a cash buyout. It's over, and there's nothing to look at here on the deal except remember the deal that they raised this money on was a capped call transaction deal. So the money they raised, they can pay it off with stock if the stock at $9.45 a share per share, if the shares reach $11.29 on the open market, and ultimately $14.54 or something like that is where they have to go to, and that will make the call option that SoFi got on its own stock worth so much money in profit that they'll be able to swap out stock for the $845 million in debt, and that eliminates a 1.25% interest payment as well. So it's a win-win-win. They're knocking off $30 million in interest payments right now. They're going to knock off $12 million in interest payments on the new interest payments on the 845, and they're going to use stock that's on the open market right now to pay off the debt for $845 million. It's just a huge, fantastic move by SoFi. This is just an announcement that's part of that deal. That's from where I sit. That's all it is. Okay. That's all it is. The stock will go higher because the street will figure it out eventually. The street is so stupid and the street is so gullible. There are so many gullible shareholders on SoFi. Not you guys. None of you guys are in this category. I'm talking about the zillions of people out there that own and follow SoFi who don't know what the hell's going on. They're so gullible to these kinds of headlines, they think the end of the world is happening. And for some reason, a $300 million deal is going to sink SoFi? Really? A $7 billion, $8 billion market cap company is going to go out of business because of a $300 million buyback of preferreds? How naive are these people? Well, it shows you. The idiots out there do not know what's going on. And that's why you have to learn this business, folks. You've got to find a way to learn what's going on and understand it. JR, thank you, my friend, for hitting the bells. I guess Larry was too busy. I missed Larry's bells. Thank you all. The market is open. We're up and running. Let's get going. And get richer, kids. We're going to start the trading off right now. Let's see what's happening. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you from wherever you are around the world for watching us. We are off 492 on the Dow. That is the true opening, down 1.25%. S&P is down 1.4. Nasdaq down 1.8%, 320 points. The question is, how long will this last? Is this sell-off really seriously going to affect us a while? Or are we talking about 6 stocks that are causing the market to go down? Are we talking about Facebook, IBM, Microsoft, and NVIDIA, Amazon, and Google? Is that the reason we're down these number of points? Because it shows me how concentrated this market is on a few names. And maybe that's what we deserve to see here for a while. I don't know. Larry's traveling. He's passed this on to me. Fantastic, JR Coyote. I am number 144. Bruce on your thumbs up meter. Alberto, thank you, JR, for hitting the bells. We're down 446 on the Dow, 70 on S&P, 317 on Nasdaq. The next 5 minutes, we'll see if there's really a sell wave here. Is it going to be index wide, or is it specialized into a couple of stocks only? And are we then going to be down 150 points and it's a nothing burger? Where are we at here? See what the volumes are on this. Is it real or not? Look at that 10-year. It's well over 4.7%. Oh my. The economy is strong and resilient. GDP sucked, and bond sales are still lackluster. The U.S. economy is the strongest on the planet right now. Everyone else looks like crap compared to the American economy, with a 3.8% unemployment rate. Employers cannot find enough employees. And now the problem employers are running into is that the federal government, through the Biden White House, has made it illegal for employees to sign non-compete clauses. The greatest thing for employers ever. It's an absolute win for people like you guys. If you don't make $1 million or more, you don't need to sign a non-compete clause. It is pure BS, especially the absolute abuse that employers are putting on to minimum wage employees. People making less than $15 an hour are being forced to sign non-compete clauses so that they earn $10 an hour here, and you can't earn $11 an hour over there. You have to wait a year before you can do that. You have to wait 2 years before you can join another company for $1 an hour more. That is criminal, and I don't understand how that is legal in any way, shape, or form. I'm glad to see this non-compete thing across the board hit the press. It frees Americans to go where they want, work for whom they want, doing what they want. I thought freedom was a big deal in America until the craze that employers started coming up with non-compete clauses. And guess what, folks? The day after the federal government announced that this is going to be the new policy, guess who's suing the federal government? Corporate America. Corporate America wants to keep you enslaved for them for as low a price as humanly possible, because you are viewed as an entity to make money off of, not to make wealthier. Corporate America doesn't want you to succeed per se. They want you to survive so you can keep coming back to the shop. But once you hit 50, 55, they'll find it very conveniently and convenient to get rid of you. And whether they'll blame you for your lousier performance, or you're not training anymore, or the department you're in doesn't work out, I don't know. They find a convenient way to get rid of you. And we've seen this time and time again, where loyal employees of companies are let go just as they need to top up their retirement savings to make it to retirement, and they don't get there. 10 years later, they do retire because they're older and they're living off of Social Security, because the corporate America has passed you off to the government. They've passed you off to a government that cannot afford to fund you, because corporate America has been given so many great tax cuts that there is no tax money coming in to support you on Social Security. This is why you got to take care of yourself. That's why you're here. You're here to take control of your life and earn income on your own assets and not be held hostage by the man. This is it. It's nothing new, I'm just doing what I can. Richard George Carlin talked about this 25 years ago. No one listened. Unbelievable. We're down 508 on the Dow. We're down 70 on S&P. We're down 307 on NASDAQ. 1.3% loss on the Dow and S&P. 1.7% loss on NASDAQ. We haven't had a day like this in a long time. The question is, how much volume is really coming in on these stocks? Is this really real or not? Crude oil up 15 cents a barrel, 82.96 is what we have right now. Giddy up, everybody. 742 on Sofi, as far as I can tell you. Let me take a look at some other quotes right now. Down 546 on the Dow. Matterport is at 457, down 6.5 cents. ME down 1.4 cents. NVIDIA is down 26 cents. That is really interesting to see NVIDIA that tight. Sofi down 22. GameStop down 39 cents. Rocket Lab down 7 cents. AI is down 70. Super Microcomputer down $11. Aspire down 30 cents. The Spider S&P 500 ETF is down 696. The Adobe shares are down 785. The Uber shares are down 125. The Qs are down $8. Apple's up $1 at $170. We've got Tesla down just 43 cents. This is not an across-the-board sell-off. Enphase down $5. AMD down $1.85. Netflix down $3. SmartRent down 7 cents. ATIP up a penny. Unity up, down 75. Google down 6.65. Moderna down $1.76. Cisco down a penny. Pfizer down 6 cents. Microsoft down $19.30. Earnings later today, I believe. The IBM shares are 169.32, down 14.78. Their low of the day, 167. They're now recovering to 169, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to 170.75 overall. I would not be surprised. This is not bad news for IBM, but there's a sell-off going on. We'll let it play itself out. It's been 8 minutes. HPQ up 4 cents. Amazon down 7.41. Home Depot down 5.71. Vanik Semiconductors is down 90 cents. Goldman down 2.50. Boeing down 2.80. The Meta, this is the Facebook stock, 417.81, down $75. The low of the day, 414 so far this morning. Don't think it's going to last very long, but every once in a while, New York Stock Exchange and the flippers over there have hissy fits, and they're having one this morning on Meta. And I believe what it is what we had on NVIDIA a week ago. They were so leveraged on margin, so leveraged on options, that there was going to be a 10-15% swing up or down on Facebook, one way or the other. It wasn't going to stay flat, and we got the down dip today. We'll see how long this lasts, because there are buyers here picking it up, going, I'll buy this at 419. Yeah, well, I'll buy it. It's going to go back to 439, 49. I'll make money. It was 500 just last week. Target down 144. JP Morgan up 7 cents. Costco down 343. Walmart up 16 cents. Disney down 250. American Airlines down 34. AMC down 11 cents. DraftKings down 137. And Royal Caribbean, $138, up 138 on higher earnings, they say. Strong bookings. If there's going to be any kind of an economic pullback in the U.S., any kind of a soft landing they keep talking about, if interest rates stay where they are another 6 months before there's any hope of interest rate drops, the reality is that Royal Caribbean will be coming to the market anytime in the next 30 to 90 days from now with a new bond offering. They're going to have to come to us because they have old bonds that mature that have to be rolled into new bonds. And the old bonds will be taken out at 3-4% interest. Those will be the last of those payments. And those will be replaced with 8, 10, and 12% junk bond payments instead. And the stock will take a hit. It's only a matter of time. It's a time bomb. The fuse is lit. Just waiting for it to go off. Not good. And the ships get older. They get rustier. And you can't build new ones fast enough to replace the fleet. The fleet is aging quicker than they're replacing the fleet. No matter all the bravado they're talking about all the money they're bringing in, talking about all the reservations they have, they are going to find that a 5 to 10% pullback in reservations will blow the financials out of the water. Higher interest rates on rollover debt will confirm the blowout, and the shares are going to go down by 50%. Just your friendly reminder from the sidelines over here in the peanut gallery. Welcome everybody to the show. I'm so glad you're all here. It's great to have you. Let's go with some more content and some more updates and everything else. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you all for becoming followers of this channel. Those of you who have become members, I thank you very much for becoming members of this channel. We're going member only on the content because I'm late to do that. We're getting that done right now. There we go. Thank you all very, very much for being here, and let's get ready to rumble. Should be tons of fun. Okay. What else is happening here? Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's go there. I'm just double checking some news announcements coming out here on Sofi. At least I think it's news. Not sure what's going on here. Can I get this to work? Form 4. What have we got? I don't know. Anthony Noto. What's the story on Anthony Noto? I don't know. I can't get this to load up properly. What's going on? Noto sold 6,000 shares. Redeemable. He's redeeming his stock for cash. Okay, so Noto had preferred shares. He was one of the guys who put money up to create the company. Obviously, he's being taken out. It's a nothing burger. This is a nothing burger. Okay, big deal. All these prefs are going out the door. There is nothing here on Sofi to worry about. Absolutely nothing. It's actually good news. Noto is just a common shareholder like the rest of us. That's what he's going to be, like everyone else. Stock's down 18 cents, 742, Bargoon. Rocket Lab down 4. GameStop down 24. Matterport down 4 cents. We've got Apple now down 29, Goldman down 455, Cisco's still up 43. Tesla now is down 373. Hang on, I got to refresh my page. Hang on, I could be wrong on all of these quotes. Pardon me. Too much happening too quick. All right, we're down 5 on Rocket Lab. We're down 22 on SoFi. We're down 26 on GameStop. Okay. We got Apple here up 59. We have Goldman down 272. We have Cisco up a dime. Tesla's up 241. That's more like it. Arc Innovation's down $1. Microsoft down $19, which to me is a joke. This makes it a bargain because I think they're about to blow the doors off their numbers. But 389, and that means you can put on credit spreads in the 320 to 350 neighborhood, or even 300 to 340 neighborhood quite nicely. Pfizer down 11. HPQ is up 6. Google down 669 at 154. That means you can do credit spreads, put credit spreads at 110 to 130. Amazon is down 620. You can do credit spreads there from a 170 level down to, let's say, 120 to 140, somewhere in there easily. Nvidia is up $12 at 808. This has really gyrated this morning, hasn't it? Let me take a look here. The low of the day on NVIDIA is 782. It's 808 right now, up 1174, and that's near the high of the day. That's what's going on. Welcome to volatility, isn't it? Welcome to the volatility show. 809.59 on NVIDIA. This has got to be moving the markets here. The Dow's still down 536. The S&P is down 64, and NASDAQ is not down 300 anymore. It's now down 294, and it looks to be climbing a little bit right now. NVIDIA, 809. It might be moving some other stocks with it. NVIDIA, $13 gain. Unity down 70, AI down 70, Adobe down 660, Netflix down $3. The IBM is still down to what? 167.22. Pardon me, down $16. That won't last, I don't think. Meta down 69, actually coming back a little. It's 424 now. It's down to 415, something like that. A little better. Vanik up $1.11. It's gone green. Home Depot down 389. Enphase down $7. Palantir down 47 cents. Uber down 66, and Coinbase down 578. All righty. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the craziness. The first 16 minutes have come and gone as we watch what's happening. IBM and Caterpillar are the losers on the Dow. 2-year Treasury pierces 5% at the moment as quarterly core PCE inflation comes in hot. These are headlines I'm reading right now. And that's the story. I'm sticking to this. We're at 736 on SoFi. NVIDIA is 808.47, up 11.70. 809 now. It's up $12, $12.70 on NVIDIA. Definitely all by itself higher at the moment. See here. Let's see. Supermicro is up 282. Apple is up 30 cents. Tesla's up 170. AMD up 56 cents. These are going green. Cisco is still green at a penny. HBQ is up 7. Vanik is up 95. Walmart up 22. Royal Caribbean up 60. DoorDash is higher. Intel is up. Texas Instruments is up. And Biogen is higher. So there's green here, but not everywhere. There's more red, obviously, with a 566 down day on the Dow, 66-point drop on S&P, and 293 on NASDAQ at the moment. Okay. New York Appeals Court overturns Harvey Weinstein's 2020 rape conviction from landmark Me Too trial, apparently. That is an interesting headline. He will remain in prison because he was convicted in Los Angeles of another rape and sentenced to 16 years in prison there. The judge at the landmark trial prejudiced the ex-movie mogul with egregious improper rulings, including decision to let women testify about allegations that weren't part of the case. We conclude that the trial court erroneously admitted testimony of uncharged alleged prior sexual acts against persons other than the complainants of the underlying crimes. The court's 4-3 decision said the remedy of these egregious errors is a new trial. And here we go again. We'll have to see how all this works. He's now 72. He began serving a 23-year sentence in New York prison following his conviction. Let's see. He will remain in prison because he was convicted in LA in 2022 of another rape and sentenced to 16 years. He was acquitted in LA on charges involving one of the women who testified in New York. All kinds of stuff going on. There it is. Anyway, that's that story. I'm sure we'll hear a lot about that going forward. In the moment, we are told here, Trump immunity case goes before the Supreme Court today. We'll be waiting on that. NVIDIA now 805.20, up 840 after hitting a high of 809. It would appear. NVIDIA's high now actually 811. It was 811 for a moment. It is now 805.20, up 843 over on NVIDIA. Welcome everyone to the show. We're watching a lot of stuff simultaneously here. I'm sure you folks are busy as well. What else is going on? I just got to the pool. What did I miss? Beach Boy wants to know. James, another 500 SoFi shares this morning at 7:38, 2 days from earnings. Thank you very much. Let's see. Let's go. All kinds of talk going on here about all kinds of other topics, but I want to stay on the market. Let's go. We got people talking about other stocks, all kinds of stuff going on. We're at 742 on SoFi. Am I? No, 730. My devices are not synced up here. 732 on SoFi. The low of the day, 730. High, 750. Volume, 4 million something. Not very active on SoFi. 6.4 in 20 minutes. Not active, heavily active at the moment. Bargoon City, 2 days before earnings. I couldn't have said it better myself. We're down 592 on the Dow Jones right now, down 592 points. On that front, let me take a look on the market. Who is worse? The worst performers by percentage on the Dow 30 would be Merck, down 3.5%. Coca-Cola down 1.1%. United Health down a percentage. Intel, Procter & Gamble, Apple, they're down about 0.5%. I'm sorry, I have to reverse them. I'm sorry. Too excited. These are the winners. Merck is up 3.5%. Coca-Cola is up 1.1%. United Health up 1 percentage point. Okay, Intel, Procter, Apple are up 0.5%. Then Walmart is up 1/4, Cisco up 0.16, and Verizon up 0.04%. The losers on the Dow make up, these are the slight losers: Chevron, JP Morgan, McDonald's, 1/4 point or less. Honeywell, 1/3 point lower. Amgen, 0.5 point. Travelers, Boeing, about 0.75 point. Around 1% losses would be Visa, Johnson & Johnson, Goldman Sachs. 3M companies down 1.28%. American Express down 1.3%. Losing 1.5%, Home Depot. 1.75% lower, Nike. Salesforce down almost 2%. Walt Disney down 2.4%. Dow down 2.5%. That's Dow Chemical. Amazon down 3.3%. Microsoft down 4.3%. Caterpillar down 7.7%. And IBM is the big loser today, down 8.8%, $16 a share, 167.92. Those are your first 22-minute results at the moment, and that will change quite dramatically as the day wears on. We'll follow this very closely, as I'm sure you will as well. 805.20 on NVIDIA. We are up on the stock now at 806. I see it even at 809. So I've got quotes everywhere. It looks like 809 is accurate. Up 12.20 on the stock. The Dow down 637, 1.66%. S&P down 73 points, 1.45%. NASDAQ now down again, 306 at 1.95%. Oil down 6 cents a barrel, just barely going into the red. Welcome to the show. We're at 727 on Sofi, down 33 cents, 2 days away from the earnings. We have GameStop down 33 cents at 1060. Rocket Lab down 5. AI is down 76 cents. Supermicro down 6.20. Spire down 27 cents. We have Adobe down $8. Uber down 72 cents. Apple is up 13 cents. Tesla's up $1.61 to 163.74. What a turnaround on Tesla. Enphase down 7.75. AMD up 12 cents. Advanced Micro. Netflix is down 2 cents. SmartRent down 8. ATIP down a penny. Unity down 82. Google down 6.50. Moderna down 3.69. Cisco down 6 cents. Pfizer down 31. Microsoft off 17.42. So there's where your weakness is. Some of these Magnificent Seven stocks are taking a beating. IBM down 16.45. The question is, will the beating last more than the first hour, or do we run out of paper to sell and then start turnarounding on dips? Are dip buyers waiting on the sidelines, ready to pounce? That's the question. I don't have the answer yet. I'll let you know when I see it. If we see it, we'll find out. But boy, I see a lot of stocks that are just down pennies, not down dollars. This is a concentrated dip on certain big names from what I can tell so far. NVIDIA now 812, up $16. NVIDIA is not interested in this game. They're now at 813. They're going higher. NVIDIA definitely going higher. The NASDAQ is down 295. S&P down 73. The Dow down 664. NVIDIA's up $17 at 813. Looks like it wants to go to 814 a share on NVIDIA. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Here we go. Let's hit that button over there. 814.33 has been hit now on NVIDIA. Very, very interesting, kids. All righty. Okay, let's keep going here. Oil down 8 cents a barrel. All right. SoFi 730 down 30. GameStop 1059 down 34 cents. These stocks are not leading the market lower. They're just being dragged lower by the market. AI down 77. The losers here would be Adobe 780 lower. Who else is dragging us down? Google down 630. Microsoft down 1779. IBM down 1720. Amazon down $6. Home Depot down 560. Meta, there's your loser, down $69 at 424. Meta is actually climbing up a bit, ever so slightly. The low 414, now at 424. A $10 recovery, So far, it's trading at 28 times earnings at these prices, and that to me is unsustainable. It'll go higher. It won't stay here very long. Not at 28 times earnings. This company is growing its earnings base. I think it's going to be better. But today it's under pressure. Today. Okay, well, tomorrow's another day. We'll see here. 808, 809 again on NVIDIA. 808, 809, high of 814 on NVIDIA so far this morning. We have been climbing up 2, down 1, or up 3, down 2 here all morning on NVIDIA. That's what we're watching there. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me here on quite an interesting morning. Isn't it something? It is quite interesting. All right, what are we talking about here? Let's go. Let's go. BW saying Apple, NVIDIA, and Avgo are the 3 that are popping the markets in a sea of red. Remember that scene, the Stallone flick cliffhanger? Don't you drop her. Remember that? Savage of Wall Street. I sold around 100 Matterport 550 covered calls 2 days ago for Jan 25 for 15 cents. And it looks like a great idea today. I figured let someone else deal with all them shares, give them the cash buying to more SoFi. Okay. Dude, added some way out of the money call spreads. What? Added on my video post, slowly lowering my cost average. Once I'm even, I'll roll my 8 and 780s, took in 405 on 3 905s, 995s. Again, what are you doing? I don't quite understand this. And what am I missing? Alex, my Tesla 150.35 put credit spread is looking much healthier. I'm up about 50%. Now's the bit we've been trained for. Fold arms and let it bleed out. Savage of Wall Street seems like meta contagion to me. What's going on today? I need to capitalize and buy cheap stuff. Brian, 159 thumbs up. Good morning. Put in a stinker to buy more SoFi at 721. We're at 732 right now. Dude, you can actually get $535 for that same call spread now. That just shows you how much volatility we have in the video. Why we love it, says dude. He did a 780, 800 and took in 405 on that. Okay, dude, sorry, 895, 905s were the call spreads from the first message. That makes a little more sense. And so you've brought those down to 800 and 780. I'm assuming I can't, again, I'm not sure what you did, but you're very happy about it. So good job. NVIDIA 809.61 up 12.80. Okay, 809 on NVIDIA right now, up 12.84. And you were doing call spreads. Okay, dude, this makes sense. It's my brain. It's not you. You're doing call spreads and way out of the money. Well done. Okay. I haven't had enough coffee. This thing is huge, but it's still up to here. I can't drink. It's too hot. I'm trying. I'm really trying, guys. Oh, man. Alex Bryan, my stink buy on SoFi is 724. Great minds think alike here. 732 on SoFi. These guys are trying to get it down here in the low 720s. Savage, yeah, Uncle Bruce, instead of getting 275 of Matterport and 275 of the other company, let's see if someone is dumb enough to exercise those 550s. And I'll just get straight into the money. Take me out at 550. That's a good move. Yeah, dude, sorry, Uncle Bruce, it's a little confusing. Just to say, I'm adding call spreads out of the money so I can lower my cost average on my put spreads since the stock fell so much last week. Good job. Yes, got it. And well done. And you're helping me and all the viewers with that explanation. 809 on NVIDIA now, up $13. Okay, well done, everybody. We're looking at SoFi 731, GameStop 1060, Rocket Lab 362 at the moment. Dude, I have been adding call spreads on pops since we seem to top out in the 900s earlier this month. That's a good strategy too. Absolutely good strategy, right? Call credit spreads on NVIDIA in the high 900s. Dare the market to come all the way up there and take that depreciation. Make them short term though. Absolutely. Why not? 729 on SoFi. Will it go down low enough to get our buddies, Brian and Alex, some more stock? They want to buy more SoFi. Bring it in. They might get lucky after all. Interesting stuff, kids. Never a dull moment. Okay. 666 drop on the Dow, 1.78%. S&P down 1.5%. And the NASDAQ down 2%, down 321. NVIDIA is the opposite. It's doing a George Costanza. It's up 12.38. Other green stocks, Apple up a penny, Tesla up 12, Netflix up $1.60. They're not doing what NVIDIA is doing. NVIDIA is really rocking here. Vanik Semiconductors up $1.12. Walmart up 11 cents. Royal Caribbean up $1. No one else is doing what NVIDIA is doing. NVIDIA all by itself is up $13 a share, $810 right now, $810 a share. There you go. There's where the power is, and that's the number one favorite stock that people love out there. Who's right? Who's wrong? We're going to find out. Yes, we are. Very interesting patterns here. Okay, coffee. Bruce needs coffee. Bad. 727 on SoFi, 726 on SoFi. Alex, get ready. You're at 724. Can you get them? Can you? Will it come to you? Well, are they coming your way, buddy? Are you going to get them? What? 727. We're right there. 727, 728, 730. They're all over the place here. Oh, Alex, it's close. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you. 808.50 on NVIDIA. We're jumping around. We're back to 728 on SoFi. GameStop 1057. Rocket Lab 361. Down a penny on the ME. Matterport 462.5. Down 1.5 cents right now. All right. SoFi volume, by the way, at 727 is 9.5 million. So there's movement both ways. I do not know. I really don't know if there are people selling this stock because of the preferred share announcement, which is old news. I don't know. I feel sorry for some of these people, or maybe all of them, because if they're selling because of that story, they are really getting hosed here. But the company probably had to, by law, by securities rules, make this announcement about the preferred shares, which we all knew was coming because of the $845 million cap call financing deal. I can't fix stupid. I can't do it. 726 on SoFi. That's all I can tell you. A bargain. Cash secured puts are a way to go on SoFi today. Man, it drives me crazy to see this stock so dirt cheap. But I throw my hands in the air and go, hey, the Dow's down 700. What am I supposed to tell you? We're down 700 on the Dow, and SoFi is 728, 729 a share. They shouldn't be there, but they are, and that's all. And maybe the Dow deserves this. Okay, maybe it does, but it's really IBM and Facebook. Those are your reasons why we're getting such a hit. Okay. What else? Let's go. I'm on tender hooks here, says Alex. I'm so close to getting this stock. Oh, come on down to me. I don't know. We're down 698 on the Dow, 77.77 on the S&P 500. We're down 301 on NASDAQ, 728, 729 on SoFi. I don't know. It is what it is. It's a bargain here. That's all I have to say about that. Alex, I'm thinking more like 726 should be your price, not 724, because I bet you there's a wall of support at 725. You want to be 1 penny higher on a stink bid, not 1 penny below a round number. That is a sell price. 726 is a buy price. But that's just me, buddy. You got to do it your own way. Figure it out. 730 right now, as we are jumping about. 811 on NVIDIA, up 14.28. Alex, SoFi, $8 cash secured puts expiring next Friday brings in 98 cents if you're feeling fruity. A bit of premium on top of the book value. Yeah, a little bit, not a lot. 20 some odd cents, but for next Friday, whatever. Yep, interesting stuff. 8, 10, 38 on NVIDIA. 728 on Sofi. Here we are. Brian, I changed my stinker to 726. It touched it, but it went back up. I didn't get triggered, but you might get hit this time. You're 728 right now. A 2-cent dip. You might get nailed. Watch it there, Brian. Let's see if you get nailed there at 726. Giddy up, everybody. What can I say? So much to watch, so much to follow. Oh my gosh, so much going on. 810.73 on NVIDIA. What a morning we are seeing here. Fun times, everybody. Fun times. Meta right now, 420.50. Let me double check on that quote. 431. 431 on Meta after hitting 414. So we're back $17. No, we're back $27, aren't we? No, I can't do math anymore. I'm losing it. We're up 17 from the low. We're up 17 from the low. This is the high of the day on Meta platforms, 431. Okay, fair enough. GameStop 1053 right now, down 40 cents. We're at the low of the day approximately. NVIDIA now 808.51, ranging from 782 to 814 or so. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. All welcome here today, and I'm glad you're with us today. Okay, there we are. There we are. There we are. There. I'm just watching all kinds of activity here. Don't mind me. Trying to stay up on everybody here. There we go over there, and we'll head over there. Welcome all to the show and to the party this morning. Monday morning, oh my God, what is going to happen Monday morning with Sofi? What are we going to see Monday? Man, oh man, what are we going to witness Monday? Giddy up, folks. Okay, there we have it right there. Thank you for being here today. Thank you to those of you joining this channel as members. Renewing your membership, upgrading your membership to gold level. Welcome. 164 thumbs ups are in the house already. Thank you, everybody, for that. That is much appreciated. We're only 34 away from 200 here. Alex, yes, good point. I've moved to 726 right now, so we'll sit there and see what happens. Parker, I got an order for a Sofi $7 cash secured put for May 3rd. It's out there waiting for a bite. Average up on my premium for that date. Average up on my premium for that date. Right on, Parker Ivy. Well done. All right, 732, 731 on Sofi. The Dow is still down, but 662, not 700 anymore. Matterport down a penny and a half. ME down a penny. NVIDIA up $14. NVIDIA looks like 811 now. Is that right? Are we accurate on this? It looks like we had another shot. Yes, we popped again to 811.23 on NVIDIA. We're still off from the high today, 814, but we're pushing now 812 at the moment. The NASDAQ is only off 284. That just popped 50 points in the right direction. S&P down 74. Dow down 672. All right, 812.20 on NVIDIA right now. $2 away from the high of the day. Now we're less than $2 away from the high of the day. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's see. Welcome all. And you guys are busy this morning, so am I. We have a lot to follow here. 811 on NVIDIA, Sofi 733, GameStop 1053, Rocket Lab 359. We've been open now 39 minutes. I'm wondering if we're about to turn here a little bit. Are we going to pull back about 200-300 points from the losses and see some bargain hunting? We're down 10 on Adobe. It's 467. Uber down 48 cents. It's climbing. Apple up 35. Tesla down 65 cents. Enphase down 749. Netflix up $1.79. That's come back up. It was down to 545. It's 556. 557. So we're coming up here $12 from the low in just 10 minutes on Netflix. That's an improvement. Unity down 76. Google down 599. It was down to 152.77. It's now 155.11. So Google is improving. What else? What else am I following here? Microsoft got down to 388. It's now 392. Earnings come out tonight, I think tonight. So Microsoft might climb a little more here coming into earnings tonight. We'll see. Maybe a bit of an overreaction here. IBM 167.52. It got down to 165. Now it's 167. It's just climbed almost $2 higher. And those of you sitting on any credit spreads on IBM, just keep your arms folded. Do nothing at the moment. Absolutely nothing. Let this thing play out. Rollovers are always available if necessary. HPQ down 3. Amazon down 5.25. It's at 171 after dropping to 166. We've had a $5 recovery on Amazon. We're still down 5, but we were down 10. Very interesting. Yes. Go. BW 733.99 is the wall at SoFi this morning. It's a nice round number. Alex, I sold a SoFi 750 cash secured put expiring May 3rd for 63 cents. I'll buy SoFi at 687. Thank you very much. Give me another, please. Rather than try to get a state bid, write a cash secured put instead as a short expiry, and dare them to give it to you. Yeah, you buy it down there. You'll get it at even cheaper than this stink bid. Why not? Okay, there you go. We're off at the moment, 669 on the Dow, and we're green on Matterport. We're up a penny now on Matterport. That's interesting. ME is only down 0.7 of a penny. It's coming on a bit. We're up $20 on NVIDIA. This continues to go higher to 817 on NVIDIA. SoFi 732, GameStop 1053, Rocket Lab down 7.5 to 361. There you go. Interesting. Okay. 67-point loss on S&P. We've come back 10 points on the S&P 500. NASDAQ down 248. We've come back about 80 points on NASDAQ so far. We're down 1.58% on the NASDAQ, down 1.3 on S&P, 1 3/4 loss on the Dow. The oil market down 48 cents, finally dripping off a bit, down 51 cents on oil, 82.30. We're dropping a bit there too. Okay, everybody. Alex, this is a great move here. Writing a 750 put that dies May the 3rd. It's 18 cents in the money. This is a good one for 63 cents. I say do 100 of those. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? They're going to let you do that all day long. Boy, this is easy money. It's ridiculous. Earnings come out Monday. Oh my God, this is great. These could be worthless tonight, tomorrow. They could be worthless. They'll be trading at. They could be trading at a penny or 5 pennies on Monday or Tuesday. Way to go, Alex. Nice job. Nice job. Hey, yeah, why not? Okay. 734 on SoFi. It's going higher. NVIDIA 816, 817 on NVIDIA, up $20.56 right now. All right. We're unchanged on Matterport, and we're down 0.4 of a penny on ME. We're at almost the high today, 46.6. 46.3, and the volume is 267,000 shares. There it goes. There's nothing driving it lower, and there's no selling coming in of any significance. I'm waiting for an offer, someone to step up to ME and go, you know what? I'll buy you for 50 cents a share. You're worth 80. I'll buy you for 50. I don't think anyone will take the offer. We'll see what happens. Can I say there's reality and then there's the world. Brian, I'm thinking about transferring all my SoFi shares to my TFSA and then writing covered calls. I'm not planning on selling my SoFi anytime soon. I'll use my margin account for cash secured puts and other strategies. There you go. Well, I say when it goes, baby. And if it goes up significantly inside your TFSA, it's a tax-free gain. Thank you very much. Write covered calls on it as well and add to the momentum. Way to go. Can be done. $8.19 a share on NVIDIA, up $22. NVIDIA is now up $22. This would be or is around the high of the day, perhaps. Let's take a look here on NVIDIA. The high of the day 819.86, and we're right around there right now. $22 gain here. Wow, looking good. Definitely looking good. And interesting stuff. The company that Nvidia bought yesterday was a $700 million buy for the Israeli company called Run AI, and that's coming off as a really positive move. It's not billions of dollars, but it's another smart move by Nvidia to vertically integrate their business. Smart as hell. Well done. Those guys are on top of that business. I commend them. Absolutely commend them. All right. Welcome all to the program. Thank you for joining me. We're down 660 now on the Dow. We're down 65 points on S&P. We're down 245 on NASDAQ. Make it 241 on NASDAQ. So NASDAQ is improving again, just incrementally, but it is easing up. We're coming into the 3/4 mark of the hour. Are we running out of gas on the sell side? That looks to me what might be happening here. We're running out of stock at these cheap bargain prices, and the bargain hunters have started to slip in here, I think that's what's going on. Savage Wall Street, boom, Uncle Bruce, those 10 Rivian 10 covered calls, the $10 covered calls I sold yesterday for $1.05. They expire in June. I got them back for 77 cents, almost 25% in one day. Thank you. May I have another? Now I'm going to sell the same call next week or tomorrow. There you go. Right on, pal. Taking a little money off the table. Another 20. What is that? $250 or something like that. Nice going. 105 to 77. Thank you very much. A couple of hundred here, a couple of hundred there. Beats working for a living, doesn't it? Just beats it all to hell. Matterport is up a penny. Nvidia up 22.47. SoFi 736. GameStop 1058. Climbing again on GameStop now. We're still down 36 cents, but we're coming back a little bit. JR, the Savage Wall Street. Way to go, dude. Nice trade. There you go. Sometimes you get overnighters like that. It all varies depending on the kind of strategy you employ. We're at 820 on Nvidia, up $23. We're recovering all these losses from yesterday right now on Nvidia. It's just turned the other direction very quickly here. Going back to 850 is a no-brainer for Nvidia, an absolute no-brainer. And hanging around 800 to 850 or 8 to 900 or 825 to not 875. Not a big deal, but that's what we're watching here. 821 now, up 24.50. Shorters on Nvidia are getting crushed if there were any. We're up 2 cents on Matterport, 466 a share. All right, Brian. I guess that SoFi doesn't want to stay down. Well, you know the stock, 739 now, 740 on SoFi. 2 days before earnings. Really? That's your plan. 2 days before earnings. Brian, Uncle Bruce, I just got 11 grand in my bank account from the government. That feels so good. Yes, sir. You can now look at credit spread trading, depending, or cash secured put writing on SoFi or whatever you want to work on. You've got choices, my friend. Well done. Matterport, 467 up 3 cents. We're climbing again on Matterport. We're only down a half a penny on ME. We're up $24 on Nvidia. We're at 740 on SoFi, down 20 cents. GameStop, 1057, down 36 cents. We're off 7 cents on Rocket Lab. AI down just 41 cents, 21.94. We got down to 21.35, so we've come back 60 cents here on AI. We were down $1. Now we're down around, only down around 40 cents. Super Microcomputer up 620. We've got Adobe down 745, a little bounce back. Uber is only off 16 cents. It got down to 67.30. It's now at 69.25. Uber is coming back up. Apple down 11 cents. Tesla's up $2.80 to 164.93, climbing on Tesla. Enphase down 5.30. AMD up $1 now. It's gone green. AMD was down to 146.75. It's 152.80. It's green now. Netflix is green, up $1.50. Unity down 57 cents. Google down 5.50 at 155 after touching 152.70. Who else? What else? Where else? Microsoft $394. We're down $14.80. We're approaching the high of the day, which is $395. We're approaching that. We got down to $388. This is a $5 recovery so far on Microsoft, and it's continuing an upward trajectory here. It's coming back. It could gain $10 all day long from here without any problem, I'm sure. Anyway, what else? HPQ down a dime. Amazon down $4.88 at $171. The low was $166. So there's a $5+ recovery already. We've got half of it done now. We're on the other half of the recovery here. Looking good. Home Depot down $3.80. It's recovering. Bannock up $3.32. That's the high of the day. That's recovery. Meta is now down $54 at $4.38. It's coming on fast. It is recovering here. The low $4.14. It's now $3.48. That is $24 improvement so far. So Facebook is on its way back. All right. Brian, cash secured puts on GameStop, SoFi for a month are giving about a 14% return. I'm going to look at those. JR, go Tesla, go NVIDIA, says JR. Meta down $53 at $440. $26 recovery on Facebook. It's definitely being picked up by bargain hunters. Looks like the whole market is being scooped up here on a bunch of stocks simultaneously. It's beginning to show on the S&P. We're down 61 instead of 77, and we're down 220 on Nasdaq instead of 330. So that's an improvement. The Dow still down 630, but it was down 722. So we have seen recoveries somewhat, but it's accelerating. It looks like we're recovering. We're at 52-minute mark of our day. JR, SoFi, why the face? 739. What's going on? Savage Wall Street got 100 more SoFi at 729. Them is going into the vault. There's gold in them there, Hills kids. By the way, I'm still going to sell $8 cover calls on Monday. Uncle Bruce, the street's stupid. I'll buy them back Wednesday, May 29th. Well, we'll see how that plays out. Let's hope the stock pops to $10-11 and you write tens. However you want to play it, I know how you're doing it. I have others who are waiting for me to give them the word, and we'll just see what gives. 737 down 23 cents on SoFi right now. 738 a share on SoFi. 1050 on GameStop at the moment. $821 on NVIDIA, up 24.30 right there. Very good. Those puts are shrinking, aren't they? Those puts are shrinking, kids. Well done, those of you who have crossed your arms and watched this NVIDIA play itself out. Very interesting developments there. Matterport up 3.5. $24 gain on NVIDIA. SoFi down 21 cents. That's it, 21 cents. 2 days before the earnings of the company, which I think are going to be stellar. I just think so. I believe it. I can't help people who are selling SoFi 2 days before earnings. They are unhelpable. Yeah, the word of the day, Savage of Wall Street, the word of the day is stupid. That's right, baby. The word of the day is stupid. Brian, sorry, I missed the start of the show. That filing for SoFi had to do with the covered calls, right? CCT. That's what I assumed it looked like. That was the cap call transaction. Yes, that's exactly what it was. It was a nothing burger announcement. And the stock dropped 40 cents and people got ripped off. And I'm sorry for those who lost stock at the low levels. Nothing I can do for you, because if you don't have an Uncle Bruce to go to, you're going to get ripped off from time to time. And that is sad, a sad story. It is the way it is. The low was 726. We're back to 738. Okay. That is the story right here, folks. Welcome to the party, pal. 738. Could we run to 750 any moment? Could we go to 760? Absolutely. Could we hit $8 today? Yes. Will we hit 8 today? I don't know, but we should. We should go to 850 tomorrow to 9 tomorrow. That's Friday. And then we should open up on Monday at 1150 to 1250. That's where we should be, in my opinion. But then again, I don't have the results. I can't show you the financials. I don't have them. I'm guessing on how good they are going to be. I hope I'm right. I sure do hope I'm right. Brian, also GameStop board members sold about 14,000 shares. Look like it's probably for taxes. Correct. That is correct. BW, the Savage Wall Street acronym of the day for retail pins. Pissed, I never sold. BP, so Uncle Bruce, why are you so convinced that SoFi earnings are going to be so damn good? I just love everything about what they've been doing. I just love the direction they're going. That NBA deal, oh my God. The number of new members that they're adding, oh my word. Becoming the official bank for NVIDIA employees, the official bank for employees of other corporate companies. Oh my word, the number of members these guys are piling up. The deposit base, this $845 million deal is an absolute home run for these guys. They're going to revise their financials as well. They're going to talk about the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter on those conference calls. They're going to up their numbers, up their guidance. I'm telling you, this stock, stupid is, stupid is. What can I say? It's 738. Sorry, it is what it is. Man, oh man. Have any of you noticed articles in the last couple of days about Main Street banks losing business? Have you read those? Main Street banks. That's where they have branches. People don't drive their car to downtown anymore. They don't drive their car to a suburban branch, part of a strip mall, park their car, walk into a bank and see a teller. Have you noticed how those institutions are losing market share of business? And they're the ones that are under scrutiny by the investment community, the regulators, all this stuff, that so-called, banking crisis they talk about. Main Street Bank USA. Why? I know the answer. Do you? I think you do. It's SoFi. That's exactly the answer. Every bank out there is going digital. They all are, but SoFi is the premier digital fintech bank. That's the reason. And this is where I'm sitting back going, man, I bet you SoFi is stealing customers from Main Street Bank USA, left, right, and center. And the market doesn't get it. I bet you with this NBA deal and all the promotion that they're doing, they're attracting new accounts from Main Street USA banks across America. It's not one city. It's not like you can point at Erie, Pennsylvania and go, 10% of those banking customers are now SoFi customers. They're not targeting any one bank. They're just targeting Main Street Bank USA. 4,700 banks are getting hit by SoFi because the public and the customer, you do not want to get in a car to have to drive to your branch to withdraw $200 cash from an ATM. You don't want to do that. You don't get paid in a check anymore. Very, very few people actually get checks. When's the last time you got a check? When's the last time you wrote a check for anything? When's the last time you wrote a check? Main Street banking is done. It ended a decade ago. It's the death knell is happening now. SoFi is just, by default, they're winning. Just by default, they're winning. And this is why I think the earnings number for SoFi are going to explode now. They've made all their mistakes. All the startup mistakes, they were done years ago. SoFi is now a money-making monster, and it is now growing at a parabolic rate. It is, what do we call that in the Terminator movies? They are the computer company. They have taken over. What's the name of that computer? What's the name of that company on Terminator? Cyberdyne Systems. SoFi is Cyberdyne Systems for banking. I believe that's what it is. And they're the good guys. Everyone's going to use them. We're green on Matterport, 3.5 cents. We're green on ME, by the way. Just turned green on ME. We're up 22 on NVIDIA. Skynet. Cyberdyne Systems. Cyberdyne, yes. Watch the doors as they open towards you. Yes, very interesting. Here we go. Touch grass. Banks have real estate to contend with. SoFi doesn't. Savage of Wall Street. Chase announced that they will be closing 40 branches. Restructuring, they call it. It just happens to be losing deposits massively, almost as if the money's going elsewhere. Laugh out loud. SoFi is growing. JR, Uncle Bruce, keep getting the bread financial ads. Uncle Bruce, keep getting the bread financial ads when I start up your channel. Thought you had a deal with SoFi. Smile, confused. Those are SoFi ads? I have no idea. Beach Boy, Uncle Bruce, the 10 Tesla June 21st cash secured puts I sold Tuesday at $3.75. Bought back over my third Pina Borgia drink at this great Mexican place at $1.23. For 123% in one day. Savage boom right there. Savage of Wall Street. SoFi pays no rent, no security guards, no insurance on those employees, insurance on the real estate, no electricity, no water, no maintenance, extra staff. You know who doesn't pay that? SoFi doesn't pay that. Exactly. DK, Skynet, BW, Cyberdyne. That's right. Javier wrote a bid for two $8 cash secured May 17 at $8 premium, 80-cent premium. Fingers crossed. Thank you, Savage, for putting that stock in my view. BP, but there are so many fintech banks: Revolut, Chime, Monzo, Starling, Nubank, Vero. Wait for SoFi to start buying them. Just wait. Just watch. Just Cyberdyne will do it all. It's huge. JR, Bread is an online financial institution with a guy who kind of raps the vocals on the ad. They claim they're the best. BP and all banks are getting a mobile app themselves. Yes, we know they are. They can't hold a candle to all the services SoFi has under one roof. $2 million insurance on each account, 4.6% daily interest. Good luck competing with these guys. BW, Savage of Wall Street, not to mention the legacy banks and mortgage institutions are laying off people, not just the plebes, but top VPs as well. SoFi has next to nada overhead. Money for marketing. I'm with you there, BW. Absolutely right. Every physical branch is $1 million a year to run, minimum maybe $2 million a year to run. SoFi doesn't have 500, 1,000, 5,000 of these things. They're laughing here. Yeah, or nobody. I got an automated call from Anthony Noto to vote my 10,000 SoFi shares the other day. Brian, Beach Boy, 1% is not very good. Did you do that trade to a financial advisor for that low of a return? Or is Beach Boy having trouble typing, holding that drink at the same time, and he's misquoting the numbers? Something tells me he made a bunch of money. Something tells me, didn't he sell those at $19 and he's buying them at $3? Is that really? Isn't that it? Really? I don't know. There's something. I'm missing something in the alcoholic translation. What can I tell you? Anyway, there you go. JR is saying somebody up above complained about being rejected when they tried to open a SoFi account. Just speaks to the company's strength. They're not taking on the riskier peeps right now. BP and those banks' mobile devices are what? Going to be run off of Galileo, owned by who? Would that be SoFi? Yes, Beach Boy. Anti-Gen is 100% Cyberdyne. Uncle Bruce, please be careful. Savage of Wall Street. I put Anthony Noto on hold. I had more pressing matters right now. I can't talk to you right now, Anthony. I got other stuff to do here. I'm making a whole bunch of money on this market. 736 on the SoFi. We're up 1850 on NVIDIA. ME is about flat, and Matterport up 3. Dow is down 646 right now. The rest of the markets, we're right now at negative 61 on S&P. That's down 1.2%. It has improved a bit. NASDAQ down 218. It's definitely 100 plus points better. Still down 1.4%. Oil down 42 cents a barrel, staying down at the moment. 738 on SoFi and 816 on NVIDIA, up 1939. Okay. Let's go. Brian, Beach Boy is trading drunk. I hope he doesn't get on the bicycle right now. James Barnaby, I read an article 1 or 2 years ago, JP Morgan saying it would take them 4 years to convert to a cloud-based platform. Takes time to make that transition. Savage of Wall Street, hey, Beach Boy, but you didn't sell these cash securities. Sorry, you didn't sell these covered calls and cashing your puts while using the loo. I did. Lots of Lysol wipes are used at this home. Beach Boy, 66% gains, 3 drinks, great Mexican food. That's what you need to know. Nobody. Everyone have a great day. I'm off to work. The big T here, Beach Boy, if you need drunk bicycle tips, I have 20 years experience on drunk bicycle tips. BW, look at the companies that are partnered with Galileo, some big old names in there, and a competitor in the investment space, Robinhood, those boneheads. I see a AMD SP rise through the years, slog to win. Dude, you got to be in the high 700s for SoFi to consider you. Raise those credit scores like Credit Bagel. There you go. The higher credit score, you'll be considered. Interesting, 738 on SoFi, down 24. GameStop down just 35 cents now. We're coming back. Rocket Lab down 7. NVIDIA still up 1974. ME is off 1/10 of a penny. It's come back after being down to 44, 43 cents. It's now 46.6. The low was 45, and we're climbing now at 46.6. Over on Matterport, $4.68, up 4 more cents now. 4-cent gain on the day, and the Dow is down 633 now. A little more of an improvement, ever so slight here and there. All right, let's get the latest update here on what's going on. Rocket Lab down 7, SoFi down 24, GameStop down 37, Matterport up 4 cents, 23andMe unchanged. Spire down 62 cents at 9.59. We've got ATIP down a penny, SmartRent down 4, Apple down 13, Goldman down 7.40, Cisco down 24, Tesla up 3.18. ARC Innovation ETF up down 111. Microsoft is 390.370 down 15.36. Pfizer down 64 cents. HPQ down 12. Google down 4.70. Amazon down 5.43. Nvidia's up 19.43. Unity down 66. AI down 66. Adobe down 9.40. Spiders are down 6.40. The Qs are down 6.32. Netflix is up 36 cents. IBM at 166.81, down 17.25. Looks like it stopped falling. Meta down 58.80 at 4.34 with a $20 recovery so far. Vanik up 2.39. Home Depot down 3.08. Enphase down 5.75. Palantir down 32. Uber down 28 cents and recovering. Coinbase down 4.09. There is the story. I'm sticking to it for the whole day. Watching this market very, very closely. Never a dull moment around here. 434 on the 435 on Meta now. 435. We were at 445 already. We've given up 10, but we're coming on again on this stock. So it looks like it is gaining bidders. It's finding bargain hunters. Now 436 on Facebook. SoFi 740 to 42 just jumped 3-4 cents a share. We're only down 18 to 20 cents now on SoFi. SoFi is climbing again. Okay, everybody? Are we having fun? Auntie Jen is coming in. Oh, my God. Look out.
Oh, we're having fun.
Hide your booze.
Hide
your booze.
Hide your booze.
Oh, let her know you're drinking. Beach Boy, hide your booze.
Hide your booze.
Oh, my. Oh, my. We got a new one. There we go. Isn't that awesome? The new rock star.
A friend had a new baby.
Yes, a friend of our daughter's, a very close friend of our daughter's had a new baby. First time parents. Way to go. The drama now goes to the other side. The baby shits all the time.
I know.
Okay, here we go.
It goes from mom getting all of the attention and dad getting some of the attention to nobody but the baby.
That's right. And Daddy's going to freak out about this. Dad is going to freak out. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah.
Let's see what's going on
what's
here.
Happening?
Thank you. Okay, we have all kinds of crap going on here. Good Lord. Savage of Wall Street says, I'll take your trade, Beach Boy, but I'll raise you. I traded in Waikiki while at lunch having Mai Tais and eating koala pork, and the kids had pineapple and ham pizza, which, by the way, is an abomination. I'm really just JR Hey, it's Auntie Jen. Rusty Bosco. Uncle Bruce, I need assistance with Amazon Roll. I've got a 12/26, December 2026, 190, currently around 38, missed earlier drop, rollback to 6/26, 180, NC 165, still very new, fold arms, December 6th, long time, and in Roth, not much cash. Okay. You're probably going to need to send me an email, private email, and then give me screenshots of your account on these trades so I can figure out what you're doing. Because just reading this, I can't quite figure this out. Richard Carlin, good morning, Auntie Jen. Touch grass. It's plain
Good
orange
morning,
juice.
Auntie.
I promise. I promise.
Doesn't it look like
It
plain
looks
orange
like plain
juice?
orange juice. JR, the Savage of Wall Street, don't you dare malign my favorite pizza toppings. Splair, perfect that I stayed lurking. Good morning, Auntie Jen, and I'm wishing you all again a relaxed day. Thank you, Splair.
Thank you, Blair.
Brian,
You
day
too,
homes
relaxed
are
evening.
day homes are loud. Laugh about. I'm home today because my wife has an appointment.
Oh,
Glad
dear.
she runs it and not me. Okay.
I know, right?
BW, hi, Auntie Jen, Uncle
Hi,
Bruce.
BW.
I did something I never had to do thanks to your show
Uh-oh.
or classes. I had to mail in my first ever self-employed quarterly taxes for 2024.
Well, there you go.
That is what Options has done for me. A whole new world. I
See?
send them money every 3 months.
We all wish you had to pay $1 million in taxes.
Wouldn't it be great if you had to send them $1 million every 3 months because of all the millions you're making? Wouldn't that be a problem?
That's
JR,
right.
so Uncle Bruce, when you two go out, do people swoon? Do people swoon over those feet we see when Auntie Jen enters the room?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
I
Yeah.
actually have very recognizable feet.
Oh, yeah. She puts on those Skechers slip-on old lady shoes, and she just wows everybody with those. Yeah.
I have what's called socks in the vitiligo world. That my feet are white. I have socks.
What can we say? The Savage of Wall Street, to the idiot or kind soul that sold me them SoFi shares at $7.29 right before earnings today. Thank you very much. I shall take very good care of your shares.
That's right.
I will hold them dearly.
Hug them, squeeze them.
They're not going anywhere. 738 on the stock. Slayer, thank you, Auntie Jen. Brian, no, Alex. Hey, Auntie Jen, how you doing?
Hi, Alex.
Brian, BBW,
Hope
you
things
should
are good
celebrate.
over
Have a
there.
whiskey. J-Boy, hey, I have vitiligo as well, says J-Boy.
Do you?
Too, yeah. There you
Well,
go.
another 1%er.
Another 1%er. There you go.
You know what we call him? A Vit Bro.
A Vit Bro.
And I'm his Vitsis.
Vitsis and Vit Bros. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, interesting, I think. Lorraine, Uncle Bruce, the only place I write a check is St. Jude. I am stopping now because the scams are washing people's checks. Very interesting, Lorraine. There's a ton of scams out there. It's unbelievable. Yep, we are 2 hours and 15 minutes into this, almost 2:15 into the show. We're down 686 on the Dow with the low of 700 something. Waiting to see if this sell-off peters out. Mike, Matterport is up 3.5 cents, even with the sell-off. ME down 0.7 of a penny. Nvidia's up $19 to $816. We were down to 780 last night in the aftermarket. Now we're at 816 in the real market. Very interesting how that's going. SoFi 738 down 21 cents after bottoming out at 726, and everyone thanks everyone for those cheap shares. GameStop 1053 down 40, Rocket Lab down 9, AI down 57, and Supermicro Computer up 457. The losers of the day are Adobe down 966 so far. The Apple shares are only off a penny. Tesla up $3. Losers would be, let's take a look here. Google down 430, but that's about $5 better, if not $6 better than the low. Microsoft down $16 at $392 after hitting $388. That's a loser. Its announcement of earnings comes out tonight, so this is premature. This could be a huge mistake. Anyone selling down here, because if those numbers come in strong, look out. That'll pop $30 tonight.
They obviously think they know something.
Well, Speculation, right?
Yeah.
IBM down $17.50. This is a huge mistake. Anyone dropping IBM right now?
Don't sell big.
They bought that one software company, and I think that's a smart move by IBM. They're growing this business, but they're down 17.50 to 166.50 at the moment. But they have seemed to have stopped falling. They got down to 165.67 about an hour ago, and now they're at 166.50, and they don't seem to be going back down there. Is it possible that it'll go to 173.74, still be down maybe $10 on the day? It could. But then again, we may have a late rally, and that might power it back to 175. I don't bet against IBM long term, but it's a one-day wonder at the moment. Other than that, Amazon down 580. We're down 750 on Goldman. We're down $4 on Boeing, and Facebook, the big loser, down $61 a share after dropping as low as $414.50. They're now back to $432. Remember, they made their numbers, gross sales, made their profits more than the last time, growing the business, everything great. Their so-called misstep is, we're investing 35 to 40 billion in AI. This is wrong. I don't believe it. I think that's horseshit. I think this stock should be 100 higher than where it is. But there are day traders who wanted the company just to buy back a bunch of stock and don't invest in yourself. Because they're short-term traders. They're day traders. They don't care about the business. They care about the stock movement today. Well, today it's down. Tomorrow it could well be higher. We're down $60 at the moment. We might be down 40 at the end of the night. Might be down 70 tomorrow. Could we be up 30, $40? Everything is possible here. We'll watch for that. That's the big loser on the session today with IBM and Microsoft. And that's why the Dow is down 683 points. It's concentrated in a few big cap stocks. The S&P down 61, NASDAQ down 218 after being down 350 points at the worst. It's recovered quite a ways so far. Okay, what else? Who is saying what here? Savage of Wall Street, Duba. Yes, I feel the same way when I paid taxes last month, happily paid with the new Wells Fargo credit card, which gave me 70,000 points for meeting a $5,000 minimum spend. Free travel to pay my taxes.
I know, points are great.
J-Boy, I have a half-white beard. Vit, bro, I love it.
There you see. Yes.
There, see?
I have women stalking me all the time asking me where I get my hair highlighted. Well, Mother Nature did that.
Mother Nature did it. Lorraine, Chase kept rolling me every week. Sorry, Chase kept calling me every week, telling me they are my private banker. Now I don't answer my phone. Leave me alone. A Savage of Wall Street. Hey, Auntie Jen, good morning. Hope you're doing well.
Morning, Savage.
Us, per usual, just hanging around here, taking advantage of them paper-handed weenies that sell stock on some tiny 700-point Dow drop. That's what we do around here.
Paper-handed weenies.
Flint Creek. Good morning, Auntie Jen from Flint Creek.
Morning, Flint Creek.
Lorraine, J-Boy, that beard must be sexy. Marcus, IBM is on SSR. It dropped 10%. So
yeah, we got our own Barbie doll. We got it.
Yeah, there you go.
We got our supermodels.
Lorraine, haha, my wife doesn't complain. There you go. There you go. See, it's all good. Oh, my.
Yeah, and on those quiet, lazy days, you can just take a magic marker and draw around your spots.
There you go. You can always do that.
Except that would take us like a long time.
A long time. 740 on Sofi, down 19 cents. We're climbing again on Sofi. GameStop 1055 down 38, and Rocket Lab down 8.5. Nvidia up 17.71 a share. ME down 0.6 cents. Matterport up 3.5 at the moment. Welcome, everybody. Lorraine says, Uncle Bruce, DJT stock dropped yesterday. That's the Donald Trump media stock. Dropped to 32. Now it's up to 38. I have to pass. I wanted to make some money before it went out. And Richard, paper-handed weenie babies. Bobby,
paper-handed weenie babies.
There goes today's PG-13 ratings. Laughing out loud. Paper-handed weenie babies. There you go. How about that?
Give them a little soother. What do they call them? They don't call them a soother here. They call them something else.
Fake nipples?
I think it's called like a sucky or something.
Give him a little sucky. Sofi 742.
That does not sound good. So we're just going to call it a Soothie.
Let's call it a Soothie. 742 on Sofi. We're climbing again. Kind of near the high today. 749 seems to be the official high today. 16.3 million traded. Kind of average. Earnings Monday morning. 2 days before earnings. And people were selling Sofi at 726. 2 days before earnings.
Well, they're looking at past.
Stupid is.
And
stupid is. There you go. That's all I can say. Even Forrest Gump is going,
what?
That's what Forrest Gump's doing. I think I'll go for a run. A 61-point drop on S&P, 1.2% at the moment. Oil down 42 cents a barrel. All right. JR is saying, oh, I hear a new T-shirt idea. Thank you, paper-handed weenie babies. Oh, yeah, baby.
I know, right? I can almost see it now.
I can feel it.
Babies that just can't hang on to paper. They just can't hang on to it.
Just can't hold it. Yeah, super-handed weenie. Oh, man, paper-handed weenie babies. Oh, baby. Look out. There you go. All right, kids, I've been on the air for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I got to get a break in here. Thank you all for joining Jennifer and I today. BW is saying that the word of the day, Brett. Let's see what the Brett, a few tickers can do, because you can't say anything about anyone's weight anymore. Bobby saw a video recently. Guy had a beard tattooed on his face. He didn't look too happy afterwards. So beard tattooed on his face. Oh, my God.
Are you sure he just didn't get like really drunk with friends and they drew it on with a magic marker?
Unbelievable.
I think you should have to try that first before you do any tattoo.
Maybe that, yeah. Maybe walk around to Walmart.
Walk around for a week.
Walk around to Walmart and a shopping mall with a hand-drawn beard on your face. Let's see if anyone noticed anything. What do they say to you? And then tell them, I'm thinking about getting this tattooed on permanently. What do you think? Let's find out. Yikes. Lorraine J. Boy, my husband said he wasn't going to dye his hair. He wanted to drive his 2-seater convertible with me. He had a change of heart. He is dyeing his... What is it? He's dyeing his head maybe every week, not heart. Dyeing his head every week. Savage of Wall Street. Beard tattoos and eyebrow tattoos are what the paper-handed weenie babies get when they're bored. There you go. Jen really likes
we're filling out their character.
We're really figuring these people out. And we didn't see Savage of Wall Street last week, Saturday. Too bad he couldn't make it. We would have had a lot of fun with him around for that get-together. What are you going to do? Ty Folsom, don't fall asleep in the living room off of the frat house. Just saying.
That's right, just saying.
Don't fall asleep. Those beards show up all of a sudden. That's kind of crazy.
Don't do it in the sorority house either. You'll get a beard too.
That's right. Alberto.
Maybe a pencil-thin mustache.
Alberto saying, Auntie Jen, how you doing?
How you doing,
Alberto? How you
doing out there on the other side of the continent?
She's doing great. Brian, I think I'm going to buy 500 Rocket Lab, 500 Smart Rent, and the rest going into cash secured puts on Sofi and Sofi stock. There's a smart move right there. Hard to make a decision, though, laughing out loud. He just got some government money today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. What to do with all this cash?
Oh, no.
What to do? Well, you buy cheap stock. That's what you do.
Or sometimes you just hold it for longer than a minute.
Blair says, I remember a party night where I left the next morning without looking into the mirror. After a subway ride at home, I recognized I had a historical beard drawn under my nose.
There you go. A little. No, he's in Germany. It was a historical beard, mustache.
Like a Kaiser or like a World War II action figure. One of those World War II action figures.
Or action figure or just renowned facial hair.
That movie, the movie that was called The Rat Race with John Lovitz and Mr. Bean and those characters, and where John Lovitz
with the wife and 2 kids
driving the historical Mercedes onto a stage. It's a Nazi Mercedes onto a stage, and he bumps his chin on the steering wheel, and right here is a black mark on his face. And he comes to a podium, and he's burnt his tongue. He's burnt his tongue, and he can't talk very well, and he's doing this, and he's doing that, and he doesn't realize he's talking to the American GI Association or something like that as Hitler. Hilarious.
It's just your class.
That movie is so stupidly funny. It just
classic.
makes you laugh. You got to see Rat Race. You got to see this movie, kids. Savage Wall Street. Okay, folks, have a great day. My 2-year-old just pooped.
Oh, good for
and
you.
I've made my money
Good
for the
for
day.
you.
So naturally now I start my life right before 8 a.m. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Splair, he nailed it. Splair, so always be careful before you leave a party, kids. Always be careful.
Always be careful.
Safety tip, check the mirror
right.
before you go out of the house.
The safety tip is spacers.
Spacers.
You got to have that glass of water in between every drink.
That's right. You can't leave yourself vulnerable.
You don't want to be that girl.
Spacers. Be wise. Be smart. Be wise. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. We'll keep an eye on the market from over here. Those of you who want to have a one-on-one, let me know. Saturday's bookings are done. Sunday bookings are available if you want any. Otherwise, those of you who need help picking out your classes or figuring out how to send dough for the classes, send me an email. We'll get you set up. And we'll get you going. Okay? Thank you all so very, very much. JR, Rat Race, one of my all-time favorite movies. Splair, we'll check out that movie. Richard Carlin, neat. If you've watched Rat Race, you know what it means when you see a sign that says, "You should have bought a squirrel." That's all I'll say. That's all
you
we're saying.
You should have bought a squirrel.
You should have bought a squirrel. But fun movie, to say the least. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Get richer. Keep us posted, and we'll keep on top of this with you. And
Not get richy, get richer.
Yeah, that's right. We'll talk to you soon, everybody.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.